Hello, beautiful heathens. My name is Aote, a 56-year-old elder goth, hailing from the very ungodly climate of Las Vegas, Nevada, here in the good old United States. Today we're going to do a special little haul from my witchy friend of the interwebs, and here on YouTube, Raven's Realm, and some items that I purchased from her shop, Raven's Grimoire. And we will get started just after this pesky intro. Welcome back. So I came across Raven's Grimoire, or Raven's Realm, as she's known here on YouTube. I believe, first of all, on Instagram. Could have been TikTok. Anyway, I went ahead and started following all her channels, and I will be leaving all that information in the description of the video. And noticed that she had her own shop on the internet. And so I took a look around and found a few, gosh, there's so many things on her website. Basically, she embraces all of the different crafts and paths of the occult, witchcraft, spiritual practices, as well as the goth and alt communities. And she works to create a very inclusive space, because I can imagine down where she hails from on the East Coast, southern part of the East Coast, things can be very tricky and people are not always so embracing of anything that is outside, a gun's God and And I never had any issues. I used to be a Catholic. I used to be Greek Orthodox, which is essentially similar to a Catholic. I used to be Mormon. And so while I don't have any ill will for anyone who follows any of these other ways, I also completely support whatever it is people are into, as long as nobody gets hurt and that they don't try to indoctrinate and shame people. It's really simple. None of us really knows where we're going after this life, so we should be very careful to just love one another as you wish to be loved. So, it's really simple. If you do that, which I do, I feel I'm pretty safe. But I do like to push the envelope, and I'm just inquisitive, as any child of any parent deity would be. So anyway, I basically like to support all my fellow goths and alternates, whatever it is they're doing when I can. So let's get to the haul, shall we? So I got this box. I don't think there's anything incriminating showing. Basically what I ordered was a few magical items and some mystery bags. Those mystery bags are not always available, but I will open a few and let you see what's inside. And I really hope that you go to her website and check it out. She's got a little bit of everything. Books, tarot cards, bells, incense, oils, salts, other protective items, witchy home decor, and basically a little bit of everything. She curates from vendors that are high quality and will give the best value to her customers, of course. So let's get started. I've got this little package here. And it is very well wrapped. I know you said to expect that it would be very well wrapped. This right here is Raven's Brew perfumed oil in 8 milliliter, and oh my gosh, it smells wonderful. It smells delightful. And I will put the fragrance notes down in the corner here because the packaging shows the name of it. You weren't kidding, Raven. You were not kidding, girl. So here you go. Come on, camera. I'm hoping it's picking it up. Usually when I go blurry in the background, it's picking it up. If not, I will put a picture off to the side, or I may do both. Depends how I feel. Oh, so this smells just incredible. Good job. So she makes her own perfumed oils, magical salt soaks, purification salts. So there's that. So our next item is Purification Magickal Salt Soak. I believe that is focused. And again, I will include the ingredients for all of this. See if it smells like anything. Usually purification salts are just that. You have some salt with herbs. Ooh. Yeah, but it's very earthy. Just a good purification salt. So usually before any intense magical rituals, it's very good to cleanse yourself, and bath salts are one excellent way to do that. So yay, can't wait to use that. And our next item, I think we got some freebies. We have her business card. Please focus. And again, I will be leaving all her contact and socials in the description. Come on. I know you can do it. There you go. Good camera. And in this, we have a few different crystals and rocks and shells. My hubby should be here because he is the gem and crystal collector. There's that. Don't think that's rose quartz. It could be. And then I don't know if this is tiger's eye. Please don't fall box. Lovely stone. We have a little shell. And I think this might have come off the larger one. Looks like the same crystal. So those are cool little freebies. Next item is going to be the Self-Love Magickal Salt Soak. Very carefully wrapped. When you need a little bit of pampering and you need to feed your own soul. Okay, so let's open our first mystery bag. And I've got 4 different ones, and I think what I'll do is show you 2 of them. Unless I blow through them, I have no idea what's in here. So let us see. Oh, little fluffy vampire. Get this out of your eye. You can hang it on anything really. And then we got a little pumpkin duck. Isn't that cute? Some dragon's blood incense, one of my favorites. She was just recently, and I will butcher this because I don't have it, but I'm going to put the actual name of what it is I'm talking about. Horror convention just over a week or so ago. It was in towards the middle of July. And then I know she has something coming up in August, which I don't have here. She's going to be at the Maven Festival in Alabama, Decatur, Alabama. And that is on September 20th. And you can see all of these on her website as well. And then she's going to be at the Haunted Harvest Fest horror cosplay contest there. Oh, how fun. In Decatur on October 11th. She'll be there on October 11th, 2025. Oh, I got a bone pen. That is really adorable. When you work all day, it's really nice to have little fun items like this to make your day less, what do you call it? Less normie. What else do we have? Oh, a tarot card, the Queen of Cups. And, oh, good, it tells me, because I'm still learning my tarot, I'm awful. Upright represents compassion, comfort, calm, nurturing, healing, emotionally stable, intuitive, and caring. But if you got it reversed, which I did not, I pulled it out right side up, it means basically the inverse. Inner feelings, self-care, self-love, codependency, insecurity is what you need to work on. I don't think I'm right. Oh gosh, everybody needs to work on that. Everybody has their insecurities. Ooh, got this little guy. He's a keychain. The saw. And then, oh, I got a little thing. Blue Lotus ritual oil. And a lot of these ritual oils can last forever. I have some abramelin oil that I use for a lot of rituals when I'm practicing. And I get vials like, you know, that big, and they last forever. And then a really fun thing, if you make your own oils, is you basically take a little bit from the first batch you ever make, and then you keep incorporating that into later batches to bring up the energy. I think I actually had some abramelin oil that was seeded with oil that was probably from near 50 years ago. So that was pretty cool. What else? I love this. This is like a little treasure hunt. Oh, Get Out. I like this movie. Little sticker. Affirmations for Savages card. Let's see. I am my only competition and I outdo myself daily. That's actually a good one. And it says unapologetic. Can we talk? Unapologetic mindset, unstoppable energy, and untouchable confidence. Who doesn't need that every stinking day? Especially Mondays. And then I have some selenite crystal. Very good for purification. I have to charge this under the next full moon. What else do we got? A couple little stickers. These are fun. These are like little treasure hunts. I love it. And I think I got a ring. Oh, yes. I'm not sure what this is made out of, but it's definitely a nice gothy ring. Hopefully this is picking up. Let's make sure we have some good footage of it. Come on, you can do it, camera. You can do it. Already I can see a few things that I want to incorporate into my altar, and just things to lift my mood, you know, perhaps on my work desk, on my music desk. When was the last time I made any music, guys? And art. I haven't made any art in going on, I'd say, about 2 years since I had my t-shirt brand, and it's really challenging. So I know many of you have 9-to-5 jobs, and I know Raven has one, and even if you don't have a job, it's just the daily upkeep, especially if you have kids. That's a job. That's a job. But, you know, the corporate space is less rewarding. But hey, very good to have to support our little side hustles that actually bring us a lot more joy. I mean, my job brings me joy as well, so I can't complain, but it's nice to have this channel in order to help, I think, extract, pull out, bring forth, make me more creative if I want to keep having a channel, because what the hell am I going to make? What am I going to do? How am I going to keep people entertained? You know, so it's a process. So we will open one more bag, and I'm choosing this one with a little pumpkin on it. Oh, this is cute. Another little, it's a devil ducky inside a pumpkin this time. I love it. I love collecting those little duckies, like the devil ones, and they have like all these different costumes. So that's right up my alley. These reminders again. What is this? What is this? Oh my gosh. Oh my God, look at that. That is really cool. It's really squishy too. Show you the whole thing. Thumbnail. Oh, okay, there we go. That's a better light. Okay, and then what else do we have? Oh, I think I got another little, a different bone pen. I wouldn't be able to tell you what bones these are. Looks like part of a leg. And then we have, another tarot card. And this one is the devil. And this says upright, shadow self, attachment, addiction, restriction, sexuality, temptation, seduction, destructive behavior, materialism, codependency, and toxicity. And then reversed, it says releasing limiting beliefs. This is kind of interesting because I normally think of this as the upright, but I guess it depends on whether you view the card as a positive card or a negative card. So if you view it as a negative card inverted, it's positive. So I don't know. That's what I'm guessing. So reversed, releasing limiting beliefs, exploring dark thoughts, detachment, freedom, restoring control, resentment, lack of will. I don't know. There's many ways to read this card. Normally, when I get this card, it's either something, a blockage I need to get rid of. I need to clear out my thoughts, look at what my limiting beliefs could be, so on forth, yada, yada. So we got that. And what else do we have here? I don't need permission to be great. I was born for this shit. Great card. Unapologetic mindset, unstoppable energy, and untouchable confidence. All things that some days I'm in short supply of. More selenite. I can't wait to maybe, I saw this in a video yesterday where somebody actually put this over a doorway to cleanse the opening or the, what do you call it, the liminal points in your home, either into your home or into various rooms. So that's another use for selenite. Of course, you can use it to cleanse your aura. And what else? Ooh. Oh, I got another little dude with a chainsaw. This is a chainsaw, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. That's cute. I love how they drew the character. Oh, a little skeleton keychain. Oh, I love that. Isn't that adorable? So cute. I love this. This is like treasure hunting. And we have another ring. Oh, and we have some stickers. So these are very cool little bags. I love it. So, in closing, please stop by Raven's Grimoire and please say hello on the socials. Give her a follow. She's really a great witchy person who is just comes off as very genuine, and she comes off as very authentic, witty, funny, and genuine, yes. Well, that's the same as authentic. Thanks, Mr. Aote, for helping me out and walking through as I'm filming. So please do say hello. Please support our fellow witchy people. And until next time, please, again, watch out for your fellow goths, witches, and alternatives. And that is both online and in real life. And please do what makes your heart happy. And step out of your comfort zone every once in a while and ask yourself that famous question, if I could do anything right now, what would it be? And try and get close to that, as long as it's legal. So until next time, I love you all. Bye.
Good day, sir!
The hell was that?
That was the dude from Ebenezer Scrooge, where that's the perfect closing to everything. Good day, sir!
Good day, sir. Bye.